Hi-ho, folks, and welcome back to the adventures of Turwinkle, the Gnome Mage. Well, hi, Turwinkle.
Salutation.
Are you all set for tonight, sir?
Affirmative.
Well, great, because tonight we are going to go and talk to the guild called the Legacy of the Iron Hills. That's right, a fun guild over on Moonguard. And so without further ado, let us go and find this great guild, once again called the Legacy of the Iron Hills. Alrighty, folks, well, we made it to Grizzly Hills, and we're in Granite Springs, actually. And as you can see behind me, they are burning some dead, dead trolls here. And, oh, here they are, right over here. So let's go over here. And indeed, it is them. It is the Legacy of the Iron Hills. And right up front here, we have the commander, or one of the co-leaders of the guild, Falco. She's the regent lady of the Legacy of the Iron Hills. She's a level 100 human warrior. Hello, ma'am.
Hello there.
It's so nice of you to invite me to talk with your wonderful guild tonight.
We are very glad to have you here.
Well, let us go ahead and meet the fine folks you brought with you today.
Alrighty, first one up on the mushroom is Bluey Fire Giz. She is our section leader of the magical sector. And then to her left, we have Volanthus Alibabwa. Or sorry, not Ababwa. He is one of the heads of our schools, which will be established soon.
Oh, okay.
And then we've got Jeranum Sila, our Regent Lord and co-GM. And then to my left, we've got Reged Alberic, and he is also a co-GM and Regent Lord. And finally, we've got Kima Bloodpaw, one of our rangers.
Now, she looks very dangerous, ma'am.
She is our Swamp Tusk. Yes.
Swamp Tusk. I guess we'll learn more about that later, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Oh, excellent. I can't wait. And so, actually, folks, with that, we are going to hop right into the interview next, all about this wonderful guild called the Legacy of the Iron Hills. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, and we are back. And so, Reged, how did you guys come up with the name for the guild Legacy of the Iron Hills?
Well, you see, we wanted to merge the two names initially of the Kingdom of the Hills and the Iron Cloak Vanguard. However, sadly, Kingdom of the Iron Hills was one letter too long, so we decided to make the best of things and call it the Legacy of the Iron Hills.
Okay, it's a great name, and I think it really encompasses what your guild's about, doesn't it?
Yeah, I would agree it does.
Oh, excellent. Now, Reged, what type of guild is it? Are you guys a heavy roleplay guild? Do you guys PvP, raid, PvE? What kind of guild is it?
We are heavy roleplay. Sometimes we will do PvE and PvP together.
Oh, excellent. Now, is it like a military type guild, a house guild, a kingdom guild?
We are a combination of a kingdom and a military guild with some aspects of archaeology and schools.
Oh, excellent. And so, folks, when we come back, we're going to find out a little bit more of what their background or storyline is about the history of this wonderful guild, Legacy of the Iron Hills. So we'll be right back with that story. Alrighty, folks, and we are back, and we had someone show up. Falco, who do we have here?
Here we have Captain Tyler Steele. He was just recently made a captain, I think, a couple of days ago.
Oh, well, congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much.
You bet. All right, so we are talking the history of the guild, and so, Jerry, go ahead and fill us in on a little bit of your guys' history.
Well, the Legacy of the Iron Hills is made up of two guilds. We merged together, and we became the Legacy, of course. So from my side, it's Kingdom of the Hills. We were in the Grizzly Hills first. We were basically a neutral sanctuary for anyone that was tired of the Alliance and tired of the war. Up till recently, we were peaceful, but then the Scourge invaded. We had to leave the place, and so we sought out refuge within the Iron Cloak Vanguard. Then, from there, we got this bond, so we decided to merge together, and currently we are fighting the Scourge and trying to reclaim the Grizzly Hills.
All right, that sounds awesome. Now, how long have you guys been merged together?
About 2 to 3 weeks, honestly.
Oh, wow. So brand new, but you guys are having a lot of fun, aren't you?
Yes, we are. It's really fun right now, and most members are enjoying it.
And hopefully you will continue to do so and continue to grow. So, folks, when we come back, we're going to fill you in on how you can be a part of the Legacy of the Iron Hills. And so we'll talk about how you can get into this great, great guild. So we'll be right back with that. Alrighty, folks, and we are back. And so, Falco, I'm a brand new role player. I'm here on Moonguard. I've seen the episode. I really want to be a part of what you guys are about. So first and foremost, who do I talk to about getting into the guild?
Well, you could /who us at the Legacy of the Iron Hills, and then if you whisper one of our members and ask to join, they will direct you to an officer, and then hopefully the officer can interview you or one of the co-GMs.
Alrighty. And Reggie, is there an age restriction to getting into the guild?
No, we do not have an age restriction.
Oh, so anyone from ages 5 to 85 can join, is that correct?
Yeah, we take anyone.
All right, wonderful. Now, Jerry, is there a class or race restriction getting into the guild?
There isn't any class restriction, but for races, we only take alliance races, of course.
Okay, okay. Now, sir, are you telling me that you guys take warlocks? Come on.
Yes, we do.
Okay, well, seeing as how you are one, I guess that would be the answer to that. Now, Falco, is there a level requirement getting into the guild?
There is no level requirement.
So a level 1 can join?
Yep. If they're interested in RPing, then they can join.
Oh, okay. Now, do you allow alts as well?
Yes, we do. Alts, friends, family.
All right. So how many folks do you have in the guild at the current moment?
Currently, we have 176 members.
Wow. Is that all unique accounts, or are those alts included?
These are alts included.
All right. Well, wonderful. It sounds like you guys are a pretty sizable guild then. Is that correct?
Yes, we're very active as well.
Now, back to you, Reggie. Is there an IC or OOC interview to get into the guild?
Yes, you do go through an IC interview when you join the guild.
Okay. What kind of questions do you ask in those?
Generally, I think everyone kind of has the same basis on the questions, that there are things like your past affiliations, your name, what you do, what you can do, and like what you can't do, etc.
Alrighty. Do you have to fill out an application on a website to get in?
No, you don't have to go through a website to get to us. You get one of the officers, and they will run it all through you in-game.
Okay. Jerry, do I have to know how to roleplay to be a part of the guild?
Since we are a roleplay guild, yes. However, we are willing to teach beginners how to roleplay, like guide them through what not to do and what to do.
Oh, well, excellent. That's what I always love to hear, that people willing to help out those new role players. Because for myself, I always think it's better to learn in a guild situation rather than try to learn on your own, because the guild tends to be a little more patient with you if you're making mistakes or, learning how to emote and all that good stuff. So that I love to hear. So excellent on that, guys. Alrighty, folks. So when we come back, Turwinkle has made it into the guild, and we're going to find out what kind of rules he has to follow now that he's a part of the Legacy of the Iron Hills. We'll be right back with that. Alrighty, folks, and we are back. All right, Jerry. Part of the guild now. So what are some of the in-guild rules I have to follow now that I'm part of the Legacy of the Iron Hills?
For in-game rules, like in character, you have to follow, you can't smuggle, you can't kill other members. If there is a uniform for the section that you are a part of, then you must wear one. That's up to the leader of it. You must respect others. And it's basically that. Like, you can't steal anything. You have to be a good person, really.
Well, awesome. So there are some in-character rules that you must follow being part of the guild. Now, Falco, what are the out-of-character rules one has to follow being part of the guild?
Be kind and courteous. Any racism, sexism, or any sort of discrimination won't be tolerated. Don't troll or harass other players. Inactive members are going to be booted after 30 days unless they tell me that they are going to be back eventually. Don't spam guild, and yeah.
Okay, some pretty straightforward rules there. Nothing too harsh or too strict. So with that, folks, when we come back, we're going to talk about ranks and where Turwinkle will be placed as a new member, what those ranks are, and how you get promoted within the guild. We'll be right back with that. Alrighty, folks, and we are back. And so, Falco, we're talking ranks. Now, Turwinkle has just joined the guild, so where is he placed as far as ranks are concerned?
Well, that depends. Does Turwinkle fight at all?
He does.
And I'm going to assume he's a caster, right?
One of the best.
Then he would be placed in the Mancer group, and he would start off at a private position.
Ah, okay. And so you have several divisions within the guild, do you not?
Yes, we do. We've got our Legion, which is basically all our melee characters, and then we've got our Rangers, and they are, again, ranged affairs as well as rogues and such.
And within each division, they have their own ranks, is that correct?
Yes, so we've got Private, Corporal, Sergeant, Master Sergeant, and then Captain.
Oh, excellent. Okay, and how do you get promoted within each division?
Basically, it's participation in events, and if you can't make it to events, there's also different ways to move up. Interacting with officers and sort of adding on to the community and stuff is how you'll get up there.
Okay, not everybody can buy their rank like Tyler, is that correct?
Tyler has worked for his rank, but he doesn't always go to events.
I put a lot of innocence for that rank.
Shh.
Now, of course I kid. But, so how do you get promoted into being an officer within the guild?
The officer position that's our Iron Council. You have to display good behavior, both ICely and OOCely.
Okay.
And so that would sort of entail like taking on leadership roles, hosting events, making sure that people are following rules and that there's just everyone's happy sort of thing, maintaining the peace.
Okay. Finally, you get up to the regent position. Now, this guild's run by kind of a triad, is it not?
You are correct.
Alrighty. And so how do you become one of the triad?
Well, you murder one of us, I think.
Okay. Trial by combat, folks. So there you have it. It's not an elected position. It's a fought-for position. So excellent. Well, it's wonderful to hear you guys have a lot. And of course, I was kidding. But it's wonderful to hear that you guys have a lot of ranks within the guild. It always gives people something to strive for, especially if they're kind of done leveling within the game. Now they can level within the guild as well. So it keeps people happy that way. And speaking of which, we're going to talk about next guild events and the things that you guys do as a guild. And so folks, we'll be right back with that, talking about the legacy of the Iron Hills and the guild events they participate in. So we'll be right back. All right, folks. Up next, we're talking about guild events. And so, Reggie, what kind of guild events does the Legacy of the Iron Hills participate in?
Well, you see, when it comes to other guild events, we will basically go to whichever ones we are invited to and that they wish to have us in. As for our own, we will host many different varieties of them, which can range for the more non-combat type explorations into other areas of the world besides the Grizzly Hills, and we will host military training events for the scholars, the legionnaires, and the rangers and all that. And sometimes we just like to have a night where everyone gets together, starts bonding, and has a few drinks.
All right, excellent. Sounds like a lot of stuff you guys are staying busy with. Now, do you folks have guild meetings on like a monthly basis or bi-weekly basis?
We have meetings about once a week on Friday.
Oh, okay, excellent. And so everybody attends those? Is that required attending?
It is not mandatory because, not everyone's going to be able to make it on a Friday. Like, everyone has their own thing, but it is highly suggested that you do arrive.
Oh, okay. Because you might miss out on what's going on with the guild and upcoming adventures and whatnot. Is that correct?
Yeah, meetings are generally about, like, upcoming either IC or OOC things, changes, the like. Sometimes, generally, it's just to do a recap on what has happened recently.
Okay, do you also do your promotions and stuff at your guild meetings?
Yes, IC promotions will be held at meetings.
So once again, it sounds like you guys are busy, and that is great for folks joining the guild, because you don't want to join a guild that's not doing anything. Because, let's face it, why would you be in a guild that's not doing anything? You might as well be by yourself. So great. So folks, when we come back, we're going to actually find out what the guild is up to currently in its storyline. So we'll be right back with that. Alrighty folks, and we are back. And so, Jerry, what is the current storyline for Legacy of the Iron Hills? What are you guys up to?
Currently, we are fighting against the Scourge in the Grizzly Hills, trying to reclaim the entire Grizzly Hills from basically a lich. There's currently a necropolis there, and that is going to be the major event of the campaign.
All right, awesome. So how has it gone so far? Have you guys started the campaign, or?
Currently, we're actually in it. We've taken about half of the hills so far, and it's done pretty good with some deaths every so often.
Okay. Well, you know, people die, sir. You have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, don't you?
Yeah, it's actually it's great in it.
All right. Well, excellent. It sounds like it's an exciting campaign, a lot of fun, and especially, again, right now waiting for 6.2, which, well, who knows when that'll drop. You know, sometimes those storylines, quest lines and whatnot get stale, and it's great that you guys have a wonderful campaign that you're doing on your own here in Grizzly Hills. So I love it, and I'm sure folks that are in the guild enjoy it as well. So folks, when we come back, we're going to actually talk to everybody here about what they enjoy about being in the Legacy of the Iron Hills, and we're going to get their opinions on this wonderful guild. So we'll be right back with that. Alrighty folks, and we are my favorite part of the guild interview. That's where we talk to individual members about what they enjoy about being in their guild. And there are literally hundreds of guilds that people could be a part of, but they've chosen this one to be in. And so up first we have Bluey. She is a Legion leader of the Legacy of the Iron Hills. She's Bluey of the Shattered Sun. She's a level 100 gnome mage. And Bluey, who do we have here with you?
I have Arcos, a level 25 Dragonkin.
All right, excellent. And does Arcos like to follow you around, or?
Usually it's either Arcos or Amerigos.
So Bluey, what do you enjoy about being in the Legacy of the Iron Hills?
Torturing the guildmates. Out of character, of course.
Okay. And do they take that well?
They do.
All right, so you're more like the kind of the class clown of the guild, is that correct?
I am.
You know, every guild needs one, someone who brings levity and fun to the guild. So that, actually, ma'am, is an excellent answer. Thank you very much. Alrighty, folks. Up next is Reged, or Reggie. He's a Regent Lord of the Legacy of the Iron Hills. He's Artisan Reged. He's a level 100 Worgen Rogue. And so, sir, what do you enjoy about not only being in the guild, but helping to lead it?
I enjoy the just general community that we have formed amongst the members. I think that my favorite part about leading it is just how much fun it is, and all the people that I've gotten to meet, gotten to roleplay with throughout this whole experience.
Well, that's awesome, isn't it? Yeah, that's one of the things I've always loved about WoW is the community. And there are people that you just never have the opportunity to meet otherwise, and it's always great to make friends and almost like a second family in a way when you have a really close-knit guild. And so I think that's an excellent answer, sir. Thank you very much. Alrighty, folks, up next is Valanthus. He's a Mancer of the Legacy of the Iron Hills. He's Valanthus, the Savior of Azeroth. He's a level 100 mage. And so, sir, what do you enjoy about being in the Legacy of the Iron Hills?
Well, first off, I love how active this guild is. I love all the events we do. And some of the people in the Iron Hills have become really great friends of mine. And I just don't know what I would do if I wasn't in this guild.
Oh, that's great. Again, when you find a guild that you consider home, it's so much fun to be able to log on every day and get just with your friends and quote-unquote family. So that is a great answer, sir. Thank you very much. Alrighty, folks, up next is Tyler, newly appointed captain of the Legacy of the Iron Hills. He is Tyler the Undaunted, a level 100 human warrior. And so, sir, what do you enjoy about being in Legacy of the Iron Hills?
Well, to be frank, Turwinkle, I think it's very hard to find quality RP, especially in the heavy RP setting. I've been very fortunate to find a great, competent group of people that share the same hobby as me, and that's why I'm here.
All right, excellent answer, sir. Thank you very much. All right, folks, up next is Kinma. She's a ranger of the Legacy of the Iron Hills. She's Kinma of the Nightfall. She's a level 100 Worgen Druid. And so, unfortunately, Kinma does not have a mic or vent, so she has typed out her answer to what she has enjoyed about being in the Legacy of the Iron Hills, and she's typed that to Falco. And so, Falco, what did she have to say?
She said, I really enjoy the guild because everyone is friendly and welcoming, making all the events fun to participate in, and it's never a dull moment when hanging out with this guild.
Oh, that is a wonderful answer. Thank you very much, Kinma. Alrighty, folks, up next is Jaranel. He's Regent Lord of the Legacy of the Iron Hills. He is a level 100 human warlock. And so, sir, what do you enjoy about not only helping to lead the guild, but being in the Legacy of the Iron Hills?
Honestly, I love the friendly environment. Everyone acts sort of like a family would, but we aren't a family, honestly. We still fight every so often, like a family does, but at the end of the day, we all bond together and we're all happy. Plus, the pay is really good and the healthcare is amazing.
Well, excellent. Yeah, you always want to make sure they have a good health plan and some great great pay as well. Thank you very much, sir. Alrighty, folks. Up last, but certainly not least, is Falco. She's the Regent Lady of the Legacy of the Iron Hills. She's a level 100 human warrior. And so, ma'am, what do you enjoy about not only helping to lead, but being in the Legacy of the Iron Hills?
The members definitely make it worth all the while. This is in many ways like a second family to me. I work 3 jobs, and sometimes, like guild masters, they fall into their positions and they treat their guilds like they're running a job, you know. And for me, it's not like that. It's always fun at the end of the day. So yeah.
A great answer, ma'am. And so, folks, with that, we are going to come back and find out if we missed anything during this wonderful interview with this great guild, the Legacy of the Iron Hills. We'll be right back with that. Alrighty, folks, and we are back. And so, Falco, did we miss anything during the interview?
Nope, I think we got it all covered, but we only have dental, not medical.
Okay. So, Jerry was a little misinformed. Unless he has a different plan, ma'am. Do you guys offer more than one medical plan?
No, he is a liar.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And so, go ahead and give a wonderful recruitment shout out to the community, ma'am.
Well, the Legacy of the Hills, we're on Moonguard, and we are actively recruiting. So just feel free to message anyone from the guild, and they can direct you to an officer, and we can set you up with an interview. We also have a website. If you just type in Legacy of the Hills, you'll find us on the Engine website. And yeah.
All right. So everything that we've covered here tonight will be on the website. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All righty, folks. There you go. Type in Legacy of the Hills, and it should come up for you. And you can go there to look up all the stuff that we've discussed here tonight. And it is a great guild. They are a lot of fun. We've had a blast in between segments. And I highly recommend, if you don't have a home, come and check these guys out. I think you will have a lot of fun here. So with that, folks, we are going to come back and give a wonderful goodbye to this great guild, the Legacy of the Iron Hills. We'll be right back with that. Alrighty, folks, and we are back. Well, it has been a lot of fun here tonight. Thank you so much, Falco, for, again, letting us know all about this great guild, Legacy of the Iron Hills. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you for coming and interviewing us.
You bet. And so, folks, again, if you're looking for a fun guild to join here over on Moonguard, you don't have a home, check these guys out. They've been great. So thank each and every one of you for your patience with answering all of Turwinkle's pestering questions tonight. And so with that, folks, we are going to actually, Turwinkle might stay, I think, for a couple nights here. This is a wonderful wonderful place.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, actually.
What? What do you mean leave? I like it here. It's nice. There's nice trees and nice breeze.
Yeah, just come right this way. Well, you're not in trouble. We're just gonna talk. For a second.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll smuggle you back.
Okay. Yeah, again, this is a wonderful area. I think it's wonderful. You guys have a great home here. In fact, I may call this... yes, sir?
Can I kill him here?
What? Kill me?
Yeah,
What?
sure.
What?
go for it.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
No, don't kill me! No! Now, sir, it wouldn't be prudent to... Thank you, Bluey!
Quick,
Bluey,
get
go,
in!
Bluey, go!
Oi! 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 Get him! Go, Tyler!
Get after him!
Onwards!
We can do it! Ow! Ow!
Ah! Surprise!
Go, Bluey, go! Alrighty, folks. Well, we made it safe and sound back to Fuse Light by the sea, actually. And boy, let me tell you, thankfully, Blue was able to save me from that crazy, insane Captain Tyler. What a fun guild, wasn't it, Turwinkle?
Indubitably.
You bet. So, folks, if you are looking for a home, again, Legacy of the Iron Hills, a great, great guild. Well, if you like this episode, folks, click that like button. If you'd like to comment on this episode or on any of our previous episodes, please do so below. Let us know what you liked and let us know what you didn't. And finally, if you'd like to subscribe, well, we would love to have you. Just hit that subscription button today. Well, Turwinkle, an excellent job, sir. And Turwinkle, we will see you next time.
I'll miss you.
We'll miss you too, Turwinkle. Bye-bye.